Holy, what's good everybody, it's your boy Romanpuss here with the new Steam One Piece Bounty Rush update. Now, this is going to be a guide on the complete setup, so if you guys are confused where certain things are or settings, I'm going to go over everything and some tips and tricks of like where your gems are going to be and what transfers over and what doesn't. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, first things first, when you first log in, you are going to go through here, go through the process, get those little regular things. You'll need to hit this multi-login button. Now, when you press this, it will make you go through, fill out your account. Whichever one you did, you have to have that linked unless you're fully transferring it over. But if you have it linked, you can stay on both mobile and Steam at the same time. So I already did that, so I don't have to really go through that again. I'm already multi-logged in. I am on my mobile. Now you'll see, this is how you know you're on your PC version. There are things that are separated. So I do want to mention, when you claim rewards, you can choose where they go. You can choose whether they go to mobile or you can choose if they go to Steam. It's up to you, whichever one you want. So you can choose that, however, and then if you go to this little triple dots, the hamburger some people call it, you can see Rainbow Diamonds owned. It shows you how much you have on mobile and how much you have on Steam. Now, you cannot transfer your gems from one to the other. Wherever you claim them is where they will stay. So just keep that in mind when you are playing the game. That's how that's going to work. So if you need your gems on a specific account, you need to make sure you monitor that. Now, it will ask you about settings. So you get to the settings. If you have a nice PC, you can just click the higher end mode. If you want to customize some things, you have regular light. I always like to play on high end. You have the advanced. I do recommend borderless, so you can alt tab out easily. It will kind of be a little funky at first, but mine adjusted to the screen resolution. This was some different setting. It was some 1080 resolution at first, so that will adjust automatically when you go through that. But I like to go on borderless. Mine adjusts to my screen resolution, unlimited refresh rate, of course. The vertical sync, like that's fine. Honestly, these settings kind of auto went to how they were. Anti-aliasing, it's up to you if you're picky, whichever one you want. I don't think those matter too much. You have the anti-aliasing, the level of anti-aliasing. I just went with high. I was like, screw it, why not? Texture quality, I just put everything on high. If your PC can handle it, just do whatever you need, and your custom settings there. We'll get to, now you have the control settings while you're here. So that's the actual like performance and all of that. So you can set your own custom controls and layouts however you choose. So I did these. You'll switch over to custom. Preset 1 is just going to be automatic, so it's just a set and you cannot change these. You'll notice when you click, so you just go over to custom, change them however you want. You just click it and then click the button on your controller however you choose, whichever you want that. Now, some major things. If you are transferring over an account entirely and you don't want to play on mobile anymore, I don't believe any gems transfer. So your account's going to want to be completely drained of whatever it is. Now, if you have purchased anything on mobile, like I have purchased the super special training, that continues while I'm over here. It is okay. I don't know if the daily other shop things like the special trainings, there are some weird things with the challenge battle. I've seen some people saying potentially you could buy both of these. I don't think so. There's this pass reward. I've seen some people saying they could potentially buy it on either or. That's maybe. I'm not 100% sure on that. I doubt, even if it is, I'm sure Bandai will patch that out relatively soon, because there's no way they want you getting double the rewards, even if you can buy both. Maybe they like the extra money, and maybe they'll keep it, so I don't know. But that's an option. Other than that, so pretty much anything that costs money does not transfer over. If you're worried about transfer traits and rewards, those are all there. So like I can look at here, let me go here, let me overwrite this. I have all my transfer traits that I've collected and accumulated over the years of One Piece Bounty Rush, so I can use these wherever, whenever, and I can go back to mobile and look at those if I want as well. So everything's going to be there. Everything's going to be all set. I do think the game looks way better and 10 times better than it did before. Summons, banners will all be the same. Scout points do carry over and stay the same if you summon on mobile. So you can summon on one, play on the other. It's up to you. You can go back and forth. It's all very hand in hand. Now, other things to mention. Your rankings. Your challenge battle ranking, I do believe, is different than your challenge battle ranking on mobile, so I think you could potentially get double the rewards if you want to play on both. Your Steam ranking, so my Steam League Battle ranking, this is different than my mobile ranking. That's completely different. I'm at very different points on those. So those are something to take into consideration as well. Now let's take a look at private. Honestly, I think the game just looks beautiful overall. Like, you can do room matches. Now you can do private room matches. You can do these, and those are cross-play. So if you want to play with someone on mobile and you want to do private matches with your friends, you are able to do that. That is allowed. I believe they did mention that. So overall, I think that is my complete guide basis. You'll notice I think it's easiest to use your mouse. You can just use your control. I find it kind of annoying because it does this like auto thing where it like sticks to whatever is the nearest thing you can click on. So like, it's, yeah, if you want to just move around with your controller, you can. It's up to you. I like using just the mouse to move around on the lobby screen whenever I'm doing stuff. So up to you. Hopefully you guys find that useful. I think the gems part is the most important. You can hop back and forth whenever you choose. That's something, just keep that in mind. Don't worry about losing the stuff. And if you never want to log in here again, you can just never log in again. You can just stay on mobile. And if you want to just keep going back and forth, then that's fine. I think just keeping crossplay is just easiest. So why not? And yeah, they did get rid of the transfer IDs. Those are no longer a thing as of September 24th is when they got rid of that. So you can no longer just transfer IDs. You can only link them to Google, Apple, or Bandai's accounts themselves. So anyways, I hope you guys found this useful. That's all I have for you guys. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe if you found it useful. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, morning, evening, whatever time it is for you. I'm your boy Romanpuss. I'm going to be taking off. Yeah. Holy. Peace, beautiful people.